Hi there, I'm Joseph Skoda. I'm with the Maria and Joe live TV show. In addition to that, I'm a retired Air Force veteran. And I have the privilege right now of talking to Mike, who's also been in the military. Tell us your story, Mike.
Well, first of all, thanks for this interview. It's pretty awesome. It's a pleasure and a privilege. So, retired Army, did 20 years, 2 months, and 22 days.
21 years. I love it.
And so, post military, started a franchise that's out of Scottsdale, Arizona, and brought it to Nashville, more specific Clarksville area where the Fort Campbell area is. So I reside there now, running a business, bringing the entertainment to you. So mobile game truck.
What made you? We did our time in the military. We were pretty much told when to wake up, when to go to sleep, what to eat, where we're going to live.
Yep.
What made you transition to an entrepreneur after you retired?
Well, during the military years, I was actually still trying to find myself. And then it wasn't until I had my aha moment towards the last year, because I started really understanding that, you know what, it's coming to the end of the road. I need to figure out something to do. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So the military, the Army, more specific, has a program back then was called ACAP, which stands for Army Career Alumni Program, where they help transition military soldiers into the civilian life by way of doing the resumes, finding jobs that's comparable to what you're currently doing. And so what I did was I maximized that by trying to figure out what there was out there. I was in the military doing mechanic, but I didn't want to do that when I got out. So I wanted to see what was out there. So I got aggressive in looking to see what was out there. And in that process, I was able to find this program called Boots to Business, where they help veterans get out and to find entrepreneurship, either franchising or helping you create ideas and fundings for your idea of becoming an entrepreneur.
Sure. Now, how long? Entrepreneurship is tough, and I appreciate everyone who tries that. How long have you been involved in that?
July. This is September. But July of this year was 4 years for us.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's a big deal. I know how it is. When I first retired, I didn't know what I was going to do. Even with my degrees and the experience I had, I was like lost puppy when you leave the military.
Absolutely.
We were used to a structure. Being on the outside, most people don't have the same structure. It's difficult to transition. Just really quick, what kind of advice do you have for people leaving the military? Should they look for being an entrepreneur, get a job, or what do you recommend?
Well, entrepreneur isn't for everyone, and so what I would recommend is, if you have a passion, if there's something that fuels you, and you wake up every day and that's all you think about, then that's something maybe you can consider looking towards doing. Whatever it is, your passion, and you try to figure out how to monetize that. And so once you do that, then you start researching, and as you start researching, things will start to pop up. And the key element into doing that, whatever it is to find a mentor that's currently doing what you want to get involved in, or something similar, because mentorship is huge. Because in the military, we have mentors whether we want to or not, and then the challenge is, once we get out, is to find that blueprint for the post-military. And so mentorship is the key to doing that if you want to pursue entrepreneurship.
I remember really quick when I first got out, I was looking for work like most of us do. And I met a couple guys who I just looking for work. I always had my business degrees and some other things. I was just looking for work. But I've had people tell me that I can't hire you. You'll have my job in 3 years. So I think a lot of civilian companies don't have that mentorship program. It's kind of not everyone, but not backstabber trying to climb on each other to moving up the corporate ladder. You don't see the same problem in the entrepreneurship world that you do as a career?
No, actually, it's quite the opposite. as you pursue other entrepreneurs, true entrepreneurs, love to help other entrepreneurs succeed. All right, that's what it's all about in there. Helping others, in turn, eventually helps you out as well. Because as you give and give and give, you'll find that successful entrepreneurs want to be asked how they did it, so they can sit there and pour that back. It's just paying it forward.
True, I kind of see a lot of that too. And what I've seen, it's funny. You're Army and I'm Air Force in Nashville, correct?
Yes.
California, and right now we're in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah.
On a dream trip. We're actually taking a vacation. We're from different parts of the world, or different parts of the country at least. Different experiences. Yeah, we're coming together to have fun. Tell us a little bit about what this trip to Scottsdale is all about.
Well, the Scottsdale trip is a dream trip that was put together by our founder. That was a former Marine.
Huh?
You should be here.
Absolutely.
You know, and has put together a vacation packages trips that's like a no-brainer. No hassle, no stress. Just pick the location and everything is laid out for you. And all you do is just come and enjoy it. Now, there are some leisure time for you to go in and kind of explore, but there's already an itinerary for you, so it doesn't cause you to have to think about, well, what do we need to do? What can we do? They've already put it in place for you. Just show up and just go and enjoy it with all the fellow veterans.
A lot of veterans at this event.
Yes, absolutely. Right.
Right.
Awesome. And civilians as well.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. Well, I appreciate you just spending a couple minutes talking to us, because it's important. There's life after the military.
yes.
Regardless, a lot of us have different issues, as well as civilians do, but there's life after if you just look for that opportunity and search it out and research and look for a mentor and a coach.
Yes.
But life is good. I appreciate
Yes,
talking to
yes. Thank
Mike.
you. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
That was Mr. Michael Fair Sr. from Arizona. He is a veteran. I think he used to be Air Force, and I believe it's Army for 21 years. That was interviewed by my co-host Joe, and Joe is actually having technical difficulties right now, and he's gonna actually pop in. This is a live show, so like what Kiki said before, you'll never know who's gonna pop in and gonna pop out. So anyways, viewers, that's a really good inspirational quotes that Michael said in there. You know, it's a passion. When you're doing something, you have to have the passion, you have to have the heart, because the money will come after. You have to put in a lot of your passion. If you love what you do, no matter what it is, it will come back with, you know, abundance of gifts, monetary or not, but love of friends. It's a really good thing. And I would like to thank you, Mr. Michael Fair Sr. of Arizona, and they were actually out there with Joe and the other, I believe they have other group that they're doing some events in Arizona. So thank you so much, Mr. Fair. And well, up next, we're gonna have also another interview for Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. They are also veterans in veterans, and it's gonna be interviewed again by my co-host Joe, who is disappearing at the moment. So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but we will gonna have Joe back as soon as he get connected with.
Hey, coming in broken. It's pretty good.
Can you hear me now, Joe? Hello, Joe. We're back, and we have 42 seconds. Would you like to say anything? Well, Joe is still having technical difficulties, but we have 30 seconds left. And
yeah, actually, we're having a good time. I'm sorry the internet's coming in and out of the video. But we're talking about veterans, and I love it. Let's go for it.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, like I said, thank you, Mr. Michael Fair Sr. Thank you, and we hope to get you here in our studio soon. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys on the next segment, and stay tuned.